Hey guys, welcome to the Choices Talk Show, and I'm your host Nirbande. So today we're going to be going over something really interesting that you guys probably going to love. So our topic point is that today I'm going to just going over some point regarding why Choices Pixelberry Studio, this app is the best story app, or this sort of simulation based video games with all the games we have, or this kind of interactive story app. So why the Choices is the best interactive story app? So first of all, I would like to say, a lot of people say like it's gonna be like it's basically a copy paste of chapters or episodes. So first of all, let's say, look, I'm not here to disavow, or I'm not here to demonize any other apps. Like, definitely, like, personally, I like to read stories, so I have tried various kind of story apps. Lots of story apps where like there were just one story, and those stories were pretty good. I think I do remember there's a app in Play Store called the Wizard Story or something. It's a gender locked in the favor of a man's gender. I think you can play as a boy or guy only. So I played that game, and then I played various other games. Like I did go into episodes. I played chapters. I played another 2 stories. I don't remember which app stores they were, but I do remember playing one game that was non-gender locked, and that was this single non-gender locked book present. There was this only one non-gender locked book present in that app store. I don't remember what was that app store, but what was that app? Sorry. But Protecting Caroline, so that was quite nice. And also there's a vampire story I played in another app store, and it was quite nice. But I have kind of the experience. But again, it's if you have a soft corner for any episode or any app, I'm not saying that those are bad, but it's totally my experience, like why I like Choices. It's totally a fan's review, and you guys may agree, may disagree, so let me know that in the comment box. So here we start. So first thing that I would like to say is that the design of the stories, like in the lot of app stores, like the vampire one where I studied, it was just 14 chapters, but it was very short, and like things were happening really fast, and it was like something is happening very fast. So you gotta build the story at first. So if you look at the vampire story that the Choices have, or It Lives Series, for instance, like how they build this, like in the second chapter, it lives beneath, like the main characters, they're going somewhere, and then suddenly like the things start, like one's murder, then something. So the way it builds up, so that's this it's sort of like a mountain, like something like when it's sort of like imagine a mountain, like when you start walking toward the mountain, you just probably it's sort of leveled, and the mountain, then it's coming down, so you gotta follow. It's a curve basically. I don't know if you guys have seen ECG curve. So you don't want your story to be ECG curve. You want it to be a straight, like like start, it's like slowly developing the building, so the suspense is building, then it stops, then it's coming down toward the end, and then so I think in that aspect, Choices, they have done pretty good job, and that's why I think the Choices stories are way better than any other stories. Again, like overall, like the quality, like there are these hookup scenes and stuff like that. I'm not here basically determining this in terms of those scenes, but just as a story, like you read a good short story or you read a good book, that would be equivalent to Choices. A lot of books out there, like Nightbound and stuff like that. And the second thing and foremost thing is that Choices is the only app store that I know of that is mostly non-gender locked. Of course, you say guys who are the Choices family member, like, okay, this book is non-gender locked. Like, I have, installed lots of like a dozen of other app stores, and they're all non-gender locked. Gender locked, and only as a girl you can play. Now, so as a guy, like sometimes stories are really good, like you just get hooked up with the story and you just read it, doesn't matter as whom you're playing, like the vampire story I told you. But sometimes like it's not fun because it's all about the hookup scenes and stuff like that in some stories like AME. And if you're not a man, sometimes you don't get the feeling, like personal, it's my personal feeling. So I think non-gender locked books, those are really it's kind of a necessity. So I think, and I have not found, so I told you like in one app store there was just only one book, that was the Protecting Caroline, that was non-gender locked. So otherwise everything else is gender locked in that interactive story app. So that's sort of my second point sort of is that, guys, that it's this super awesome, like how choices have, like, we do say like, oh, come on, Wolf Bride is going to be gender locked. But if we think like there are lots of books that are non-gender locked, and choices have told us that, they're working on this, non-gender locked books. I sort of, they sent me an email, and it was a review email. So I asked them. It was a long time ago. So they, replied to me like, as of right now, they have 13 or 19 something. They said that they have non-gender locked books, not like overall books. So, and they're working on more. So they said back then. So starting from Foreign Affairs, I think it's gonna start. But if you see like most anticipated books like Bolas and Blades of Light and Shadows, like Distant Shores, Open Heart, Foreign Affairs, these books are of course non-gender locked. I think that's what I like about choices. Okay, moving on to the next part. What else I like about choices is that, the way it's music. Other story apps, they have this music, but choices music, I don't know, like, it's personally me because, I have like this pretty cool memory with choices. I want to just share with you guys, tell me if you have heard this before, maybe from your feeling. I'm just explaining. When first played choices, I first played the high school storybook, and I was like, wow, there's something pretty going on. It's a great absolute. It was a non-gender locked book, of course, and I was like, wow, what's happening? And then, the music, in high school story, I don't remember. So I'm on my first day. Do you remember, guys? So that's the music, but that was a pretty song, you guys can check out the song on YouTube also. It's my favorite song. Anyway, so I'm getting off the point here. Excuse me, sorry. So then, and other songs, like the background music that choices provide, like everything, like when you're something sad conversation is going on, that, like from America's Most Eligible, so there were lots of, song, musics. So it just drives you, and this new, with every heartbeat, you get this music, background music, that's really like, it builds up. I can't do this because I'm a pretty terrible musician or anything. So, but I don't know, like, if you're playing My Two First Loves, when you get any romantic scene with your boy next door, the music it plays, it's my favorite. It just takes me away. And also, like, the sea, like the sea beach sound and everything, like America's Most Eligible and High School Story, these two stories I first played, and the music that drove me, I was like, oh my god, I'm sitting at the bar, oh my gosh, I was like, every instance when I used to play those stories, I was thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm just sitting at the bar, oh my gosh, I'm just on the beach, I'm at the beach, oh my gosh, I'm just at the dance. So it was like awesome, and it used to touch my heart. So as a fan, I would like to say this, I would like to give choices that. And lastly, but not least, that choices have this, in this time of pandemic, a lot of, this kind of bookstores, they have been closed because of condition. But choices, they are a community. They are not closed yet, and they wouldn't be. I hope, God forbid, they should go on, because I don't know what I'm gonna do without having one new book every month, on choices. And sort of, and like the way they reach out, like this inside blogs and everything, and also their artwork. If you think about choices, artwork is like beautiful. Like sometimes, like you feel like those characters are like they're alive, like the way they say, like their body feature and their everything. So it's just, and sometimes some special scenes, the way they build it is just awesome. And moreover, as I repeat it again and again, their storyline. If you play Veil of Secrets, awesome. The storyline, you can't even imagine like how it built up. I mean, it was just whoosh. I mean, I can just say like I would like to play it again. I have played it twice, Veil of Secrets, and Veil of Secrets, it lives. Like these stories are gold mines. I mean, I can just say like sort of like I think this is sort of like, man, I mean, you can read any book, any novel you want, but I personally found out like choices, all the choices went out there, I want to say them, like it's awesome to read choices. It's just cool. Like the stories, they drive us to a new world. I mean, it's totally not new, but you have something of this world, but something new also you're thinking about. A lot of stuff you can't do, but you can do through choices. Your main character, if you don't play football in your daily life, you can play football through choices. You can do whatever you want. There are people that, romance options are there. Now there are lots of requests and lots of, they're sort of, their complaints, like maybe they're not complaints, they're just some requests to make it better, because we all love choices, like make it non-gender locked, because if it is, it's good. And also the thing choices they're doing, I know this one problem, like lots of keys, and the diamond scenes, like every scene it's pretty costly. I do understand, guys, that it's pretty costly in the VIP section. It's pretty costly, but it is what it is. We can't do anything. Probably like they want that to keep their it's for to build up the team, to build up to support their community and stuff like that. But yeah, like I totally understand, like there are lots of books like with every hardware, or even the book that is going to come, that is Wolf Bride, that is VIP book. And also there is lots of other VIP books, and those are like the Air or something, the Unexpected Year that recently concluded that book. So I think those books are really nice, and if it weren't VIP, a lot of people would have liked it, played it, because those are VIP quality book. And sort of people are pushing for this. If you read the comments, just say like they're gonna publish all the great books on VIP under VIP section, and they're gonna push all the romance books and stuff like that, creepy books to for normal readers at choices. So I think that needs to work on. And as I think they probably said at first, like at some point they're going to release those VIP books one by one for general public to read, for non-VIP readers. So I hope that now with Wolf Bride coming, I think the VIP library section is going to be expanded a lot. I think they should right now release one book to the general public to read. They should at least release one book from the VIP section for general public to read at this point, because they have lots of books in the VIP section. So that's, I think, all. So that's it, guys. But let me know. I don't have much experience. If you want to slam me, if you want to just punch me, tell me in the comment section that what do you feel about that, guys? Like other app stores choices, episodes, like how do you feel about that? Do you think all the things I said is right, or do you have anything differently that you're thinking? So just let me know in the comment box, guys. And so just sort of to tell you, like so it's great. Like I'm gonna be publishing my next video on my two first loves and Baby Bump 2. I'm gonna be reviewing those. They're released right now, they're out. So thank you guys for watching. Go give it a like and subscribe to my channel, become a member, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Stay safe out there. Bye.